All right, there's something cooking other than a big football game later today on 93.7 The Fan. By the way, we've got not only the Steelers in New England, Westwood One Radio 93.7 The Fan at 640, but coming up shortly at 3:05, News Radio 1020, KDKA, Westwood One Radio, it's Green Bay at Atlanta in the NFC Championship game. But this is what you need today, and this is as seen on TV. You can pick it up at one of your neighborhood Coons markets. It's the red copper square. And you're asking about it? Multi-layered construction adds to a long-lasting design. Top layer, clear ceramic coating, and base layer, copper-infused ceramic anti-stick, anti-scratch. So that's what cooking. Some burgers, some steak, whatever. It will definitely make game time the right time. The red copper square. I'm loving it, folks.
You can't ruin anything in that thing.
If you use
Not happening.
Hey, listen, we're not going to...
Is that thing turbocharged?
It is turbocharged, whatever that means. Expialidocious, supercalifragilistic. Anyway, listen, we're only going to promote these beers today. Forget everybody else. Nothing else matters because it's all about the Rooney's and Rooney's Lager and Old Irish Style Ale. And don't forget, February 25th at the Sokol Club on Carson Street, it's the Bob O'Connor Foundation annual St. Patty's Day party, ladies and gentlemen.
They're having it at the Slovak Club?
Yeah, it's a great place. I was there last year. I was actually waiting for a polka band to show up. It was neat.
Yeah, beer is cold barley soup in the old country.
Listen, I am so excited about today. It's Championship Sunday, and we've got them both. Westwood One Radio, they do a great job. Let's begin with the early game. As I said earlier, we could be talking about all these other players, but it really does come down to Rodgers and Matt Ryan. These are two guys who are obviously in the midst of what could end up in the Hall of Fame. Definitely for Aaron Rodgers, but I think the difference here is that Aaron Rodgers has been there. Matt Ryan has not. He's in front of the home crowd that could actually, I think, hurt him a little bit today, and Rodgers can do it anywhere, and he has been playing lights out of late. So even though they're a 6-point underdog, the Packers, I'll take Pittsburgh native Mike McCarthy and Green Bay to advance to Super Bowl 51, February 5th in Houston. Greg.
You know, it's been interesting how the city of Atlanta has really jumped on the bandwagon with this team. Not since the days of the Dirty Bird have they had a football team that they could really root for. And it's going to be interesting to see what that can do to kind of invigorate or generate a lot of offense for the Atlanta Falcons. With that's a high flying. Those guys are like the greatest show on turf with the two big receivers with Julio Jones and Sanu. So I like the fact that the Falcons have that opportunity to really score a lot of points. Whatever the over-under line is in this game, I like the over. It doesn't matter how high you can make it.
All I can say is even though he has not played up to his capability, he always finds a way in big games, and the Steelers saw that when they played him in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. Clay Matthews could have the game of his life today, and if he comes out early and he makes an impact early, it could be a very long day for Matt Ryan in Atlanta.
I'll stipulate that Aaron Rodgers is playing quarterback at a level that few people ever see. And it's not so much his arm strength, but the way he can flick a ball for like 30 yards like he's throwing a dart. Unbelievable. But I like the Atlanta Falcon offense against that Green Bay defense, rated 31st against the pass. I think one team's going to have to outscore the other to prevail here. I don't think the Packers have an answer for Julio Jones. And Sanu, the other receiver, he's got a plethora of choices to throw to. So Matt Ryan, I think this is the game he may emerge. This could be the time he just grabs the brass ring and lifts that franchise into the Super Bowl.
And by the way, because he is such a patriot, in the book Drive On, about his experiences with the 82nd Airborne, I can't get enough of it. Bob Dvorak and all of us want to salute our armed force veterans who are part of the Steelers Nation, if you will. Steelers Nation Unite. And hopefully you'll be listening somewhere today or watching this great game. And we know Armed Forces Radio will have it for you. And that's a special event for someone in the service who is far away from home when it comes to the NFL.
Well, you don't know what it means to have that little slice of home while you're out there thousands of miles away and out there on the line, and you got to do your duty. But to be able to experience the championship games in both Atlanta today and in New England, that means so much to those people, and men and women. Respect.
Amen to that. Now listen, before we talk Steelers, Ted Arnaud is taking the Steelers with the points. That's what he said earlier today. Even though I have a really hard time believing they'll win this today because of the talent of one Tom Brady and all of the players that are around them, that total package that I talked about. Bill Belichick, there is no argument. He is the greatest coach, I believe, ever in the NFL, taking nothing away from some of the ones that we know and love, including the great Chuck Noll. But it's going to be a very difficult time, especially in the hostile environment that is Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. But for some reason, I have such respect for this family that there's no other reason that I'm going to take the Steelers getting the points. And you know what's amazing? I said on the program earlier today, Ben Roethlisberger may show up and he may find a way to actually score on a regular basis in the red zone, something they couldn't do. And if Ben shows up and can do that and all of the other things start firing on all the right cylinders, it could be a big day for the Steelers. But even if all of that doesn't, I believe that the defense will be applying pressure to Tom Brady. But it won't be the pressure. It'll be that one moment in time when he blinks and either throws an interception or someone fumbles the football, Steelers get a turnover, and the defense takes it and scores. I think that they will be the difference maker today, and they'll have the decisive touchdown. Thus, I am taking the Steelers getting the points.
Well, there's no question this is going to be a tough challenge, but nothing comes easy in life or in these games. They're going to have to play their best game today, I believe, but I think they're playing their best football at the right time. So, this is what these moments are made of, the unexpected, the things you don't see happening. It could be an instant classic.
My heart tells me, guys, that the Steelers can do this. They can pull this off, and everything can break right. And if everything does break right, the Steelers win the football game. I don't like the dastardly duo of Belichick and Brady, and the Dirty Rats always can somehow figure out a way to win. And that's what scares me the most is those two guys at the head of that machinery that just, I don't see how, I can't figure out a way that logically the Steelers can win football.
Yeah, but logic has nothing to do with it.
Absolutely nothing. Right. Correct.
Listen, don't forget today, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, a great way to find out what's happening. And, of course, here it is, guys like Ron Cook from 93.7 The Fan, Jerry Dulac, and others. And there's so much that goes into the print business on a day like today. How long do you work on all of this stuff in the newspaper business when you were there?
Well, no, it starts. It's an all-week project. You got to be gathering string if you're not writing, but you got to, form your ideas and lay out the separate stories, and then produce what is really a team effort. So you'd be surprised how much work goes into that. You ask me how many people work in the sports department at the Post-Gazette? About half of them. No, I'm kidding. I'm a kid.
Listen, they did it before there was spell check, folks. That's how much respect I have for them. We're all hoping for a Steelers win. Don't forget, Coons Market all today, 9 of them open with everything that you need. And this incredible cafe, 600 varieties of beers, folks. Microbrews, craft beers, everything you need. 2 6-packs, mix and match. Zip Taxi in Pittsburgh, Uber. Never ever drink and drive, but hopefully wherever you are, you'll be cheering the Steelers on to victory. Do you know what this means to the city of Pittsburgh today? Not just revenue-wise, but to just be so uplifting and give people hope and to get them through the dreary time that is January. It's a big deal to get their minds off of, the real world.
No, it does have that incredible emotional benefit to it, and your hopes and dreams ride on this. There's gonna be periods of despair. There's gonna be periods of exhilaration, and then the finality of it. This is it. If you win, you move on. If you lose, you go home.
All right, one other thing. AAA East Central, they've got a beautiful location right across McKnight Road where we are today. All of their locations, here's what happens. If the Steelers win today, they will be open at 8:30 tomorrow, booking reservations with tickets, with airfare and hotel to go to Houston for Super Bowl 51. So this is the number that you need to remember. If they win, 8:30 tomorrow morning, 1-800-354-8761. And a world of travel awaits you this coming weekend at the David L. Lawrence Convention Center, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Pittsburgh Travel Showcase. It's going to be unbelievable. We'll be there broadcasting with a True Value Home Improvement Show Saturday, and then 2 hours of a travel spectacular edition of AAA East Central's Talking Travel. Remember, they win 8:30 tomorrow, 1-800 354-8761.
The man is always working. Hardest working man in show business since James Brown had to step down.
Good God, always on the right foot.
Help me.
Help me. All right, he is Greg Diulis, Bob Dvorak. I am Rob Pratt. Last time I checked, and yes, I am Rob Pratt. Sam DiGregorio on the AT&T phone. Coons Market, all of us. Here you go, Steelers. We put it on the table. All you got to do is deliver and give us the goods that is Super Bowl 51. Have a great day, everybody.